Come on, do that weird form.
That won't work very well. Don't mind that, we're just California, boys.
Golly, must be. How much steak was there?
Fun.
Are you done?
Now I am.
Are you done? Man, oh man, have we got a good deal going today. A friend of mine, Keith Moore, owns Moore's Fab Shop. Moore's Welding. I got a shirt. I should look at that before I said that. But anyway, Keith Moore, he's moving from a home shop to a bigger shop, and he said, come over, I got some steel for you. So look at this. It's got the C50 sacking. Got springs flattened out. We got 6x6, 4x4, 3x3, 2x2. Got angle iron, channel iron, plates, got some mesh. Look at it. Been rubbing. She's rubbing on the way home. Those C50s leveled out like that. So we're going to take that down to the garage. Jennifer's doing some welding. She can weld forever now with all this steel. This is good stuff. So he, man, I can't thank him enough. There's all kinds under there. There's just a skid on top of it, but big, huge catfish mouth steel. Angle iron. I mean, we got stuff forever. Square tubing, round tubing. Might be a piece of DOM in there. Let's go get this heavy setup unloaded.
Look at all this steel.
Man, it's got the old truck squat. We've never seen a truck squat like this.
No, first time.
So there's probably a ton in there, I guess. What do you think?
It's a lot.
That's a 50 cents a pound where we go. Keith Moore, our old buddy Keith, we got some parts off him before. He's moving from a small shop at his house to a big shop. Big career, big business upgrade. And all the stuff was at his house. He had a lot more. He was just handing me stuff. I didn't know what to take. He just kept handing me stuff.
So big thanks to him because this is awesome.
Hell yeah. I said, man, I hate it when people give me stuff. I said, you don't want nothing for it? He said, I know you're going to do something with it. So he's right.
He is right.
Here, who we got? Oh, what? He got shot?
Oh.
Did he get shot?
I guess. Where'd you go on Friday night? First time ever.
Haunted house and a hayride.
Haunted house and a hayride. What did you think about it?
Liked it, but on the haunted house, it was psychosis on the haunted house.
Yeah.
The first haunted house was psychosis.
Yeah.
And I was too scared to go on the next one.
Yeah, that is how it went down.
What was the next one?
The bog.
What does bog mean?
I forget.
What does
I had fog in there.
What?
It was probably just scary.
Golly, must be. How much steak was there? Some of them pieces are heavy.
Yeah, real heavy ones in there.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
There's going to be pieces of that around here for years to come.
That's like getting like a free art set.
I mean, there's $1,000 worth of steel there.
Man, that's awesome.
So man,
Thankful for that. That's awesome.
there's pieces of DOM, every size square tubing. Man, I'm that.
I know.
Get to work.
It also gets me excited.
Get to work.
Mom, I'm working.
What are you working on?
I'm trying to see what's the problem with the truck right here.
Well, I think the major problem is that it don't have a motor.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the gears because
Oh,
at the bottom they don't have that little thick part.
okay.
I'm looking at this, but it still needs a motor, but I'm looking at the others.
Okay. Making sure it's
So
lined
here,
up.
the wires are rusty. They're not supposed to be. So that means the wires
Those
are
are
bad.
those are copper wires. They're supposed to be that color. It's not rust. They're copper.
So the copper wires,
They're normal.
they're dirty, which means they'll kind of not work.
Oh, I think they'll be fine.
But you see the wire that has tape on it?
I do.
That's not that
That's-
won't work very well.
You're right. You're right. In this white truck, that direction.
Jerk it. Shake it. Shake the steering wheel like this. I accidentally turned the camera off.
I'm gonna film them. We got Butch on film, but
Why do we need this kind of lid?
that's a good question. That's not really lit. I just set it there. We got Butch filming, but he gives instructions like, just go ahead and jerk it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So we're always moving trucks. Chevy. We unload a ton of steel.
So much steel.
Hit the drums.
I'm not real good at it.
That was pretty good. New project. Who's this?
Drum roll. The big yellow truck.
We don't have a
We
name
don't have
for it yet. Let's go look. So we pulled that truck down out of the way so we can get the yellow truck. We're going to take the yellow truck. We're going to talk about this on camera.
Come on.
We got to go where I probably need to be, my bobcat beside the white truck. Right? I'll control you. And then we're going to have to cut it and cut it wide. Like, see
Do
that
what I
piece
can.
see that piece of wood?
That's all I can say.
Take your right front tire around that.
Okay.
That'll be your mark.
Do what I can.
Here we got Parazzi here. We got Paparazzi here. Look at him. He's grip. They call that the grip in Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah, stay up behind that car. Use that car for a shield. Is it even on? No.
I didn't press anything.
Okay. What recording? All it's got. Crank it the other way, sorry. Crank it, all it's got. No turn, man, does it? All right, now the other way. Crank it, okay, come on, Charlie. Crank it.
Bro, it's my whole body.
Man, I felt bad for you. little straighter. Hold on, we're almost there. I hope that captured you in there cranking on it. Look at her. She's all...
I'm sweating and I'm out of breath.
Just a little... We're probably facing good. Just straighten it out a little bit, maybe. Go, Ben. To the right. Look at her. Look at her. Wore out.
It's 100 degrees in here.
Roll the windows down. Look at it. Big butt shot in there.
Just get out.
Yeah, get out.
It stinks so bad.
It doesn't even stink that bad.
He said, I'm gonna puke. It stinks.
Hey.
What are you looking at?
The height.
So luckily it's open in the back. I don't think we gotta get it real high. We'll have to completely undo the steering right here. Let's look. So it tilts. So the only thing we gotta undo is up front here, which is some coolant lines. Steering, this huge pivot they got. So we're gonna have to do some work. We're gonna take this bumper off. Boys.
June, April.
That's like Rock Tanya.
Ain't nothing like Rock Tanya.
All right, so all we gotta do, it does have a little cracked windshield. Has that always been there?
Yeah.
It needs to come over this way, but I'm gonna get my Bobcat up here and I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of here. So we got a few minutes, but
Yeah.
thanks for the help. See that arms? Give me a big old,
Oh man, they're weak.
between the steel and spinning that big wheel.
That was a lot.
All right.
I was using my whole body in there. I don't know if you could see me, but my whole body was using to turn the wheel. And Sammy was going, she's turning it! You're telling me to turn it.
Let's go push the other one up.
Okay.
Hey, say hi, Mom.
Yeah.
That's it, babe. That's all. Yellow is not our favorite color.
It's not, but
Cab over C65s are not our favorite vehicle. But the shape of this truck, along with the color, along with knowing that there's dark green underneath of it, leaves...
we're going to make it look different than
Yeah.
it does now.
It almost looks too nice right now. And it's rust free. I mean, look back here. Like we don't want to get rid of that.
No.
That's real. If you sand that off, that ain't coming back. But up here on the front, she's gonna get a little weathered out a little bit, but we don't want to. We just probably sand this down, clear coat it. It's gonna be awesome. Come around here, look how big it is. We're in big rig business.
Big rig.
Golly.
Mom,
What's he got?
this was made in the 100. This was made in the 1990s.
Oh man, not the 1990.
He's reading them. He's reading them.
See, 1990s.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's
Yeah,
forever
35-year-old quarter.
That was back in, I think, George Washington time.
All right, I'm not quite ready to push it in here yet, but I can get it in here now, and it'll fit between the lift. The goal is to get the yellow separated from everything else as fast as we can. We hope this lift will do it. I know that cab can't weigh 7,000 pounds. I know it's heavy, but that motor, I mean, it bent our ramps into oblivion,
How does
but
this go to?
this truck, put it inside his window, please. That's one of Blake's. It fell out when I was wiring it. I heard that we got a guy who'll steal them.
In the door?
Yeah, put it in the seat there. All right, we're gonna go jump start the semi because Vance kept the batteries, and we're gonna see what we can do with that. See you later.
Sammy's going for his first ride in the semi. There he is, first worst ride in the semi,
Makes
boys.
the worst face. Barely.
No!
Well, at least I cleaned out the
Yeah, yeah.
So I figured out what against the dash means.
Oh,
So the forward is reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of 5. Mid to high. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is reverse. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, against the dash. There's only one gear against the dash.
Okay.
And if you're a big hip son of a bitch, the shifter would be into your thigh.
There's no way, dude.
Here we go.
Oh, the horn!
That's the only thing anybody cares about. It's a good horn honk. We gotta clean this baby up, don't we?
Oh, yeah. It needs a good clean.
Yeah, look at that. How she rolls her
That's how you roll my window down.
air switch.
Shake it.
That
It's
needs to
fine.
come out.
We'll get it out.
Two rope.
So there, like, you're
Honk,
gonna-
Yeah.
honk at grandpa.
get sick of her
He
honk.
said, oh my
So we're
God.
in first gear, and I can already tell it don't have gears as low as the forward. You put the forward in first gear, it barely moves. You're just gonna shift it. Come on, I ain't this good.
Do that again. Do that same thing. The thing. The polish. The polish.
Oh. Other people don't like your semi as much as you do. You know
I don't care.
what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care.
I love semis.
Yeah, I love ours. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine if I had a semi on mine.
That grandpa.
No.
We're just like workers.
Yeah.
This one smokes out the stacks too. Look at the look. Watch the reflection. Outside on the grass. You see it? This is the coolest thing you've ever rode in.
This is that's just a cool admit.
Was it a cool what?
Admit that they put the smoke
That's
down.
the power.
Addition? That's where your power's coming from. Like the C50 smokes.
It means to go full power. We're in the gravel pit, boys. We're working. See, you ain't got power steering. You just let it steer itself, kind of. You know?
Yeah.
Don't mind that. We're just California boys.
California boys. One more.
That one was your trailer. That's the one that's leaking, I think.
No, I meant one more horn honk, and you already did it.
James probably just
I don't care.
Yo, dude.
Okay, okay.
Tim.
double line.
Tim.
Yeah. There's where you hang your CV from. This is the air conditioner. I wish it freaking worked.
Where's the lights?
Hello, Jim. Right here.
Just leave that white switch. It'll work.
All right, special guest. Who we got, Sammy?
Mom.
Mom. I ain't tuned that one yet. So, first is up here. Oh boy, I'm so nervous.
Reverse is up. First is down.
I'm sitting with 10.
First is down.
Yeah, all the way to you and down. All the way against your leg. All the way against the seat. Scoot back. We're driving, boy.
My sandal slipped.
Did it come out of gear?
I gotta take my, yeah.
You're on
Can't do it with the sandals on.
You're on
Alright. Ease out on her, big boy.
Don't.
Oh, yeah. He loves, he's 50.
Barefoot. I'm just like them Indians.
She is barefoot. You giggle fast. I can't film you because I'm giggler.
Get fast, bud. Get faster. Do it.
Calm down.
Do it.
I gotta get used to it. Fun. I can't see nothing over there.
Yeah, you just ignore that side.
Like nothing. I
Right.
can't.
Could you see out your little window?
No, just the top right corner.
Crack her wide, Big Mama.
Oh, big brother.
Juicy fruit. Juicy fruit. Send it.
Mama.
Cab over.
That's
Let me get that.
Oh, no.
Knock the frames out.
Huh?
You got all
Frames out.
flaky. Give it a flaky.
Alright, let's see if I can shift it. Where's that get? Just up?
Up and over. Real tight though.
Up and over.
Yeah.
That piece of money.
Done.
Go. That big toe's doing work.
Sensitive little gas pedal.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah.
It goes from hard to real sensitive.
Yeah.
Mom, do that.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to do that.
But do it again.
I also just realized
She's chucking.
I have no makeup on at all.
She's all natural trucker.
Yeah.
No makeup. That power steering ain't bad when you ain't,
It's fine.
when you're turning.
I was afraid it was too hard.
Even better on blacktop.
Mom,
Yeah.
honk the horn.
Suck it, Dave.
Hey, we're out in the field.
Alright, so
Frankie's happy.
that's second, third straight back.
Yeah, wait till you get out of this rough part here.
I just want to try to shift again.
Follow your tracks and go to third. Yeah, bring your RPMs up high enough to where they can drop a little. You're in. Third gear,
What do
boys.
you think about that?
Keep making me fall, right?
See, the good thing about you learning to do this stuff is I don't even tell you. I just let you go. That way I ain't telling you wrong.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, can you please?
Now you got to do everything else. You got to tune the radio. You got to check your trailer. You got to watch your mirrors. You got to run your wipers. It's a lot to do, ain't it? You know what's behind the seat is all the curtains that go across here.
Oh, wow.
They're all diamond plate. I don't know what kind of shape they're in, but it's all behind you. Yeah, this is covers for all this, so you can get back in there and be in the dark.
Can you open it? Can you open it?
It is open. See those buttons up here?
Yeah.
That's where it normally goes.
Make it go down.
It's back there. It folds up. It's like laundry. You gotta like put it up, and once you put it up, you probably just leave it up. She's cab over driving.
Yeah.
Old Charlie.
Yeah.
Old
Oh,
Charlie.
you're gonna hit that rod. You're gonna hit the rack.
She sees it. Get our drives in before rain comes.
Yeah.
It's probably tamping your spots down.
Oh, it's killed the line.
All right, get straightened out and stop. See if you can do it again. All right, go to first.
Wait, what am I on? Third?
Yeah. Sometimes you kind of like work that
Hold on,
clutch
I need to
foot.
break my leg
Yeah, yeah.
because it takes my
Yeah,
whole body weight.
so it's going into your clutch. So you kind of like ease it in. You'll figure out its sweet spot. It don't just go straight in. So
Next landing, boy.
what do you think? Let's see if you can drive it.
Get you.
It'd really get worked up if we taught Butch how to drive it.
Can I try?
Am I in? I don't think I am.
Can I try?
Work it back and forth a little bit and ease out on your foot. Use your foot to ease out. Your clutch foot. As you're doing it. Work it. It's not that bad. You're either in or you're out.
I'm in. That's what I said. I think I'm in.
Alright, go.
What? Can you steal it?
Steer it.
Alright, first gear, boys. Here we go. Bring your RPMs up enough for him to drop.
I want to wait until I get past the bumpy.
Yeah. And then is when you go to second, you're feeling good, wrap it up and go to third. Alright, start going. Alright, go.
Oh, God.
Oh, she went right in. Go. Fire up, go to third. Come on. Go to third. Oh, trucking. Yeah, she got it going. Go to fourth. Come on, do that weird fourth. Gets the dash, baby. Look how happy trucking makes your kid.
Yeah.
You did that weird third to fourth even, didn't you?
Yeah.
Go third to fourth for 10.
Rev up and go to fifth. No problem. No problem. They're going to call State Mike DeWine on you tomorrow. That's too good. Well, that's a good job. See, you just jump right in it and go.
Yeah.
All the grain.
That was real good.
Take the grain in. She's in fifth gear.
You're right.
Golly. You're probably not going fast enough to downshift, so just use your clutch.
I know, I am. I feel like you're getting jealous.
You're good at it. I'm not. I need backup driver. We both got to get our
I
CDS.
am real good at it. I ain't worried about it.
CDS.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there on that whole side of it, but if I can see this side, we'll be fine.
Not much.
That was fun.
Are you done?
Now I am.
Are you done?
Can I
What's going on, everybody? We're back. Today's a big day. So we've been working on the C30 here. And today's the day we're going to try to light the fuse. So I've been trying to be methodical about it. Do it right the first time. Taking the parts given. Make sure they work together. Executed well. Under the hood, it looks like a 2004 Tahoe. So I think that, you know, you either go full custom or stock because they're hard to make look good unless you go all out with valve covers and then nice intakes and all that. Move my thumb. But we didn't do that on this truck. Blake's just wants a nice, reliable truck. So we took a reliable engine from a donor vehicle. So we'll show you some of that here in a little bit. We'll recap what all happened if you're new to the channel. But I'll tell you, I'll give you the 20-second rundown. We took a 04 Tahoe that run and drove. They drove it here. We pulled the motor intact, unplugged everything, left the Tahoe intact, computer still in it, key still in it. Left the 4L60 with the drive shafts in it. That's a buildable vehicle for something. We took the 454 and the 4-speed out of this. We started it before we took it out. So that's one of the yellow engines over there on the stand. And then we used the 4-speed to fix the white truck that we also acquired through the deal with Blake. So we've got a 5.3 with a, Blake also brought a 4L60 on a skid with a new torque converter. We installed all that. We used the Tahoe manifolds. They fit with a little clearancing on the frame a little bit up front. Frame's already been cut in the back, so no big deal. No structure, just a little notch. So then we used the 5.3 exhaust with the bung for the O2 sensor and installed all that. We've showed all this along the way, so I'm trying not to bore you to death. But this is a detail video. This video is going to go into detail of us trying to get this thing running, started. We can't drive it because it's got some flat tire issues from being in so many shops for so long. So we're trying to, it's been in this shop too long. Let's just be honest. So let's try everything we can to get it done. Where we are at is we're fully hardwired up. We got coolant in the radiator. We got power steering fluid in the reservoir. We got 1 gallon in the transmission. We get it running, we'll cycle it. We've got a drive shaft in it. Now that I'm talking, the only thing I haven't checked is the fluid in the rear end. We did not install that, but we need to make sure it leaves with a full make sure it's full, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what we're going to do. This gas tank was in it when we got it. The green glove is over the inlet. I don't know what's inside of it. I haven't looked inside of it, but I'm going to take my new probe, my new thingamajig we got, get that out, my bore scope, and we're going to look in there, look in all the corners. And if that baby's good, we got a little bit of work to do on this return line. I'll show all that, show you, we're going to work our way from the back to the front. So we have new spark plugs and wires. I haven't put those on yet because I'm going to pull the spark plugs out once we get fuel pressure acquired. And I'm going to make sure we don't have fuel filling cylinders because we don't want any hydrolocking issues. We do have a battery in it that is has been hooked up and has been cranked with no power to the standalone, and it cranked over. So we'll throw a battery. Matter of fact, we're going to start from the front, and then we're going to come to the back because I got to put a battery charger on the battery. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to come back here. We're going to look inside this gas tank. If the gas tank looks good, we got 5 gallons of gas sitting here. That's a big moment. We will fill that up, and then I keep getting my thumb in there. Should have used the selfie stick. So we're using the drone here on this shot. So now you can see all that stuff. We didn't install the air ride. We just kind of fixed up the welding underneath, made it safe to go down the road, fit the bed, put the bed back on. There's a few things left to do on it and stuff. Fuel lines are run. I got to finish the return line up front. I got to do a vacuum line. We want to set the fuel pressure at, I think it's 47 with no vacuum going to the regulator. And this regulator will take vacuum and lower fuel pressure at idle. And then it senses vacuum and raises your fuel pressure back up if it all works good together. We used a Evil Energy LS kit that you will find online. Don't know how long it'll work because it hasn't even started working yet. People say the outside of the tank pumps don't last long because they heat up. There's no fuel to cool them. That is true. There's nowhere to put a pump in this tank. I don't know. There is a name on the tank, but this is this would have made a good carbureted tank because it's just got an inlet and an outlet and a GM looking sensor. So that's where we're at. Want to get this done because we want to get on that. I'll just show you while I'm filming in case you haven't seen it. This truck has no inner fender wells on the front, semi wheels that come way up into fender wells. So got your ECM mounted under here. I gotta get some, let me try to get it in there. So the ECM is just mounted with some Amazon brackets, then the standalone fuse. I gotta finish up a few wires. The glove box will go back over that and cover that. Once we get it running, I'll go ahead and fix the floor, hole in the floor, all that good stuff. We got it jacked up just so I could get under it if I need to. We got the stock air intake on it for now, just to get it running. We will probably use that. And radiators in it. Added a coolant tank to it, or an overflow tank. Let's get started. All right, we're just going to add a jump starter, battery charger to the battery while we are working in the back. All right, let's let that guy do his thing. Now we got a brand new bore scope around here somewhere. Let me find that thing and we'll be right back. All right, here we got our DXZ-TOZ, baby. Let's get her out of there. Bore scope. Gas tank scope in this case. She's on. All right, let's take the glove off. I had the glove on so nothing would get in it. All right, what do we see? Let's come over here and see if you can see it. We'll look together. Straighten out, baby. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but This is like the Titanic. I don't know what all that is. That's some debris. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I think what I'm going to do is rig up a hose on the shop vac and send down in there. Just wiggle it around. So I don't know. You don't want really anything in there. And we don't know where they got it. The other shop installed this. That looks like a bunch of stuff, particles on the bottom. It's like the ocean floor. All right, I've seen enough. Let's rig up the shop vac. All right, got a piece of 3/8 fuel hose. We're going to run that. Got some wide electric tape here. Electric tape works good for everything. Make us a tube to stick down in there. Suck it around, move it around. See what we can do. It's got to be better than doing nothing. Then we're going to run some fuel samples. Instead of just putting it to it and cranking it, we're going to take the fuel line off, turn on the fuel pump, see what comes out. We got our Super Sucker 2000 built. Plug her in. Let's look again. I think that's a bug. Yeah, definitely a bug. There's bugs flying around in it. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, there comes a time in a man's life where he's just got to run it. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stand up and run it. We'll find a funnel and put some fuel in it. All right, we got 5 gallons of gas in the tank. So we want to come up front here. The way the fuel system works on this is you got your tank, and then we got a fuel pump directly beside the tank. Fuel pump, about 3 foot of hose to a fuel filter. Fuel filter runs to your main fuel rail fitting, and then feeds the injectors. The extra goes back to the regulator, then the regulator sends it back to the tank. So we are going to take some fuel samples. Instead of just firing it up and hoping for the best, we're going to take the main line coming in off. So the first time we turn the fuel pump on, we're going to fill a jug. We're going to see what we get. We're going to get the air out. We're going to do all that good stuff. Once we like what we see, we'll hook that back up, and then we will turn it back on, and we will fill the rails. We'll look for leaks. We will check our fuel pressure. We will check our return. We are going to pull the spark plugs out of it and take the wires off because we have brand new to put back on. That way we could crank it over a few times, make sure nothing's in the cylinders, fuel, animals, debris, anything like that. We got to put a 30 amp fuse right there. I made a inline fuse for the fuel pump. So in case anything happens, that'll trip, and that's easy to get to. We'll throw a few fuses in his ashtray. Don't have the air intake done yet, but everything else is done. Exhaust is hooked up. 2 sensors are in. Fuel lines, return and pressure are all done. Doing this fuel test will give me a chance to go through all the fuel fittings one more time anyway, just to make sure everything's tight, nothing's loose. So here, I'm going to go and do that. I'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna hit the key, but we ain't gonna turn it over. Alright, we're back on Blake's truck, and we're trying to get the fuel system primed. Had to move a few things around. That didn't come with any instructions. And that pump has an arrow on it one way, and that's the way I installed it, and it was backwards. So, just so you know, I make mistakes, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. I got a jumper wire run from the battery all the way back here, just to make sure. When I do turn on the key, the fuel pump only cycles for just a split second. But I just ran a jumper wire because we're just trying to get the fuel system full of fresh gas. There's 10 gallons of gas in the tank. So what I got here is a real dangerous jumper wire. We done had a little fire. And I got a jug in there. See, I got my fuel line in a jug, so we're gonna... Alright, we're getting fuel to a jug. So, let's see what she looks like. Here's our jug of fuel. We need something poured into. See what it looks like. Find me some kind of glass or something. I guess I could use this old cup. It just ain't going back to the house. Alright, there was a little antifreeze in there, but that looks like decent gas to me. So, other than the little shot of antifreeze, we got no particles floating in it. Go out here and pour this in the extra gas aisle. Alright, the test continues. No leaks. Filter's under there. I don't see any leaks. So I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna hook that back up. Then we're gonna cycle some fuel. We're gonna check our fuel pressure. Then we're gonna cycle fuel back to the back and do the same thing. So I'm gonna get up in there and hook that up real quick. All right, we had good fuel going to our jug. So now what we're going to do is stick our return line in that same jug. And we got to put a reducer here. We just want to see if we're getting clean fuel all the way back to here before we hook this in. All right. And while we do this test, I'm going to try to keep an eye on this fuel pressure regulator. I'm going to use my eyes to work the wire. I'm going to use the camera on the gauge. Let's see what we got. I heard it kick the rail. Not sure what's going on. It don't seem like very much fuel pressure. Oh, I can't read it from here, but I'll get up there and look. Did we get any gas in our return bucket? A little bit. Let's run it some more. Let me get in there and try this. 20. We're going to have to turn that up. That's what's going on there. It's adjustable. Let's do another little return test. Don't see any leaks on the rail. Only about 20 psi. All right. Let's go see what's in our return jug. All right. There it is. Clear to the bottom. No debris. Straight out of its own tank. There's the evidence of life. Now let me find the funnel. I'm going to put this right back in. I'm going to button up the line back here. Start working my way back towards the front. All right, I just fired it up, the fuel pump, not the engine. I didn't fire the engine up. I turned the fuel pump on again and then set my fuel pressure. Just took a wrench and Allen wrench and a 17 millimeter. The jam nut wasn't tight, so they was expecting me to have to do it anyway. So we have the fuel pressure cranked up to where it should start. We're going to go ahead and pull the plugs and wires off of it because it's getting new. So we're going to try to just keep those. They worked. I just used the same plugs I took out of the Tahoe. So we're going to pull these plugs out, pull the other plugs out, and we'll crank the engine over because now we have a complete fuel system. We have a clean sample of fuel. We have 10 gallons in the tank. The only thing wrong with the tank is there's no filler neck. So I might be a nice guy and try to come up with something. I don't know. We probably want probably something comes over here. I don't know. You think this tank would have came with something, but he's going to want to eventually switch this tank. I don't know why they put the air ride on the gas tank. That's real screwed up to me. I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, I'm not them. So what we're dealing with here is he's just going to have a loud fuel pump, and they are not going to live very long outside of fuel because the fuel cools the fuel pump when it's submerged in your tank. So we got everything going up here, complete fuel system, fresh sample of fuel. We got our fuel pressure where we should be good to start it. We've got our battery charging, throttle cables hooked up, coolant's in it, spit valves hooked up, made a block off for the firewall. So what I'm kind of concerned with is the last shop. I won't mention no names, but it's from Springboro. The guy who runs it, you know, he's like I don't know. We'll just call him Gabe. So Gabe charged Blake $800 for an LS swap kit, which is a $100 Amazon harness, and then a computer that has writing on it that says no VATS, vehicle anti-theft system, rear O2 sensors deleted, 4L60 drive-by cable. That's what we got, all that. And then we got fuel pressure. When I turn the key on, I haven't troubleshot this yet. It only kicks the relay for the fuel pump for a split second. That's why I have the jumper wire run. So what that could mean is nothing yet, or it could mean that they lied to him and he took his fat little fingers and wrote all that stuff on there with a marker, because I don't know if anybody professionally, they would have probably put a sticker on it or something. So HP tuners or whatever, we'll get to that point. I'll just get it all completely done, and then if it don't start, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I was hoping to have it running today, but I got busy with some other stuff. So we do have some goals accomplished. Got fuel pressure running all the way from there to the rail, all the way back. So now I'm gonna pull the plugs out, crank it over, see if it spits any juice. All right, we got all the plugs out. Let's crank it over, see what happens. We're gonna let that battery charge up. Sounds like battery's low. So next stop is try it with the fuel pump running. Let's plug the fuel pump on now, see if anything comes out. I'm just worried because I think my truck hydrolocks, so I'm just taking precautions. I think we're good. All right, we'll get a better battery in it. We'll start the process of firing it up, if it will fire up. Everything's hooked up except the air intake. Everything else is done, so we'll see what happens. Probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna go eat cheeseburgers. All right, here we are. It's Wednesday morning. I know Tuesday was going to be the big fire up day, but we did a series of tests yesterday, and we got all of our fuel running through the lines, got our pressure close, we got everything going, Got the spark plugs out, cranked it over, make sure we didn't have no fluids in our holes. So now we got brand new NGK spark plugs, and we're going to gap these to 40,000. A lot of times we just kind of roll through things and don't show all the technical things because a lot of you guys know how to do this stuff, and but I guess some of you don't. So we're going to try to slow the process down sometimes along the way, and sometimes the simplest things help. Like giving you some simple tips may help give you more confidence to tackle things yourself. So basically you got a spark plug, you know, or you don't know. And then you got a, this is a different style. There's you can get these at your local parts stores. You can use feeler gauges or anything. Don't really want to use the old matchbox trick on your spark plugs. We're going to set these at 40,000. So there's a 40,000 little tab there. And all we're going to do is just make sure it goes in and out. And if it don't, you can use the tool a little bit to pry. So now we've got that spark plug at 40,000 because there's a groove. It goes right in the groove. Boom, 40,000. Whatever you're working on, Coyote, 4.6, 5.0, straight 6, whatever it is, check your local listings and then gap your plugs. Everything's a little different. Turbo applications are a little different. Nitrous, you know, there's different gaps for everything. So don't just say, oh, I seen Tim go 40,000. No, check what you're working on and make sure you do it properly for what you got. I'm just showing you how to do it. So there's 3 of them. I have also been guilty myself of just throwing them in there sometimes when you're in a hurry, and those engines also ran fine. But it don't hurt. Slow down a little bit. All right, we got those 4 done. I'm gonna screw these in over here real quick. I got the jack under still because it's so damn low. All right, we'll go back, tighten those up. I got them all started. You don't want to drop them. That's why I went ahead and screwed them in. If you drop them, you might crack the porcelain and you don't know it. They're all pretty close, but opening them up a little bit so they'll all be the same. I was always an AC Delco spark plug guy, but I guess I'm slowly becoming an NGK guy. All right, now I'm gonna put this right back where I found it. Boom. Now I'm gonna screw these 4 in. Sorry, I'm flustered. I didn't have the camera on. I put 4 plugs and 4 wires, and I don't even have the other plugs on the other side. And I looked down, my battery charge was flashing red, so I reached in and hit the key, and it fired right up on 4 cylinders. So I just wanted to document that in case we have problems. But let's put the other 4 plug wires on and see what happens. All right, we got all 8 spark plugs, all 8 spark plug wires, fuel pump. I think it just started because it had fuel in the lines. So we're just going to short the fuel pump out again just to see it, hear it run. So let's see what happens. Started right up. All right, we got the system loaded. It starts and dies, starts and dies, starts and dies. I don't believe that computer ECM has been deleted like it said it was. It had magic marker writing on it. It didn't have no stickers or nothing. It was suspect from the beginning. Let's just show you. As long as the battery's charged up, it should fire right up. I got 12 volts. Battery's dead, of course. Every time I want to show you anything, the battery's dead, so we may have killed 3 batteries. I'm not sure. It's been a real hard day on batteries, so we'll be back. But it starts and runs, starts and runs, starts and runs. Everything seems to be communicating except the anti-theft system, so we'll be back with more. All right, we got as far as we go on that truck for now. We know the fuel system's good. We're going to tidy up some stuff. And it's coming out of the garage. I guess we'll just cover it up, figure it out. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's paralyzed or something the way it sits. Yeah, I don't know. It's on flat tires and everything. So we'll cover up this stuff, pick up our tools. We want to get this white truck running and driving. So it already runs. We already got the transmission in it. And we got to put this slave cylinder on the bottom and then bleed it out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Should be fun. These are always fun to bleed out. Plus, we're going to do this one on the gravel because we got so much stuff sitting around. So stay tuned for this. I know you can't see, but right here's the new slave cylinder. There's a shadow coming through. A slave cylinder goes back, touches into the clutch fork. Then here's your push rod. So we're trying to get these two little nuts tight right here. She's a real tight space. Got one tight, but this one here is hard to get to. So I already, let me tell you here in a second. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that tight here in a minute. What I do is, instead of trying to use the bleeder on the side, I just fill the reservoir up top, hook the line in, and then I use my hand before I mount it in here. I hold it out here, and I use two hands. I hold it with one, and I use my other hand and push the rod in with the lid off up top, full of fluid, so all the air will rise. So we are getting ready to tighten it all the way down, and we're going to test it for the first time. Hopefully we could drive this truck. All right, we was able to get that swapped out. Let me show you what it looks like outside the truck. 1985, 6 or 7, 85 or 6. Line from the top comes down. The reason I bleed it the way I do because this sits in a way where it's not really high, so it don't really bleed. So I just push in on this. See, look. See that? Push all your air back to the top. This one was just leaking out of the bottom, so we bought a new one. So let's see what happens. Right there.
Embarrassed. What's that?
It's embarrassing. He said, how fast it go? And we did that, and it blew both our minds.
Embarrassing.
It runs good, don't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Burn
I'm gonna
out.
pull it over here. We'll look at it. Grandma gear, he said. See what he thinks. It embarrassed him.
I know it.
He got turned on.
He don't,
Come
can't
on
get
out,
out.
sir.
He can't get out.
Work truck. No, he's going. You know, what are you doing with that brush?
He found it in the mule like 2 weeks ago. Lost it.
He's wanting to brush the rocks and look for jewels.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I was nicely surprised whenever I was in the kitchen washing dishes and I looked out the window and there you come rolling.
It wasn't extremely hard work. We just had to get all the right pieces.
Yeah, yeah.
Clutch could use a little more adjusting. It could need a windshield. The idle's high.
Gotta fix the
But
fan.
this just happened. Yeah, the fan's rubbing the fan shroud is what that awful noise is.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it sound bad outside?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, so Sammy said, is it fast? And I got on it and it spun them all the way off.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was laughing.
So, yeah. So that's two. It's two truck payoffs in one video.
That's true.
There's video of the C30 running with the LS in it. And we got a guy named Danny coming Friday. So you won't see it yet to disable the vehicle anti-theft system in the computer. And that thing should fire right up.
That sounds wonderful.
So, yeah. So that's two Chevy dualies. People say, why don't you worry about getting some stuff done? That's two in one video.
I think we get a lot done. I don't care what people say.
And this is probably the ending. So I will say this.
Sick day.
Are you going to be in this ending or you want me to end it?
End it.
So we have lots of fun. And we mind our own businesses. And we don't hardly break any laws. Right? Should I go there? So if you think that you need to message people that we have a semi, you should just figure out something else to do.
Yeah, it's okay that you did because you're allowed to own a semi.
Yeah. And we have two semis. And the footage of us driving this semi is on private property.
Yeah.
And the footage of us driving that semi was edited. Okay, so whatever you think.
Yeah.
Just get you a semi and let's all go cruise around together.
You should just keep on rolling along.
Yeah, we're having fun with it, and we're not promoting anyone else to go out and just grab one and drive them around. We've been exploring our options on RV tags, not for hire, CDL, and we're going to try it all. The best situation seems just to get a CDL. So that's
wild around here today.
Yeah, we're not promoting unsafe trucking in any way, shape, or form. We're just promoting getting you some trucks. And if you got a place to drive them around, you'll have lots of fun.
It's true.
We're just having fun. You know what? Everybody who's been here forever knows how we are.
Yeah.
What else, babe?
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Keep the comments coming. We'll catch you on the next one.
Hold on.
Catch you on the next one.
Another flatbed.
They used to call you Flatbed Tim.
They still do. Everything I got's got a flatbed on it. Look at all this dance floor, Butch. Get up here and do a dance real quick.
No.
Go. Come on.
I found a piece.
Set it up there. You want to get up there and show them your dance?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Too fun.
It's too good.
Too
See you
fun.
next time.
All right. Catch you on the next one.